Dream is no longer part of Fnatic. Whereas yung TNC naman going in strong as winning that WASG champion. So we are now
let's
second
get
phase.
into the action already. Are you looking at the bans for TNC? It's going to be the Dark Seer, as well as the Shadow Demon, Life Stealer, and the Weaver.
And for the side of Fnatic, they have banned out the signature heroes of Tim's, Slardar, and that Earth Spirit, of course. Also, that are our signature heroes of lane, Sand King and Bat Rider. So they want to gusto na nilang tanggalin yung mga playmakers, kumbaga, ng TNC. And now they picked up that Pudge and that Underlord and Rubik and Juggernaut. Very teamfight oriented nga naman ang Fnatic. After banning those teamfight heroes for TNC, they want to have that upper hand in terms of 5v5 engagements, and they have picked up the Juggernaut and Rubik, and of course the Underlord. For TNC naman, they are looking for this medyo physical heavy dependent lineup of Luna, Vengeful Spirit, Ogre Magi, although they're not lacking in the spell damage department from that Eclipse, and of course the pure damage coming out from that counter helix of Axe. And I think that they're looking for, I think they want to match then yung team fight ng Fnatic, although medyo kakaiba lang yung TNC because they're more inclined towards those disabled types of Axe. Parang take the team one by one, although medyo 5v5 yung ano nila. 5v5 yung gusto nila mangyari, pero papatay nila one by one. Whereas it's a Fnatic, they want those group eliminations from Firestorm. You have the Omni Slash and that Blade Fury. Queen of Pain is the choice here for TNC, one of their winning heroes dun sa WSG. Nakita naman natin, Kuku sporting that level 25 talent of 70% cooldown and an Octarine Core to match with his Blade Mail pickup. Pero Lina ang pick ng Fnatic dito. So pwede itong either, usually Lina kasi support, but since na-patch na yung support, I think this would be a core Lina. I think this is a blast from the past. Medyo mahirap natin makita tong Lina versus Queen of Pain na match up dito sa mid lane. So I'm excited. I hope you are, Asurai, because TNC and Fnatic, ito yung sa mga naglalaban kumbaga sa sino nasa trono ng Southeast Asia. Pero
so let's get into the map, guys, and have a rundown of our players dito from the side of Fnatic. They're going to be playing on the Radiant side. Can we just press that F5?
Yeah, this is a support
There
match.
you go. All right, so we have ADTR as the Rubik. Mushi will be the Lina. Pudge being played by Febby. VT on the Juggernaut, and Ohio with the Underlord.
And for the Dire side, the TNC, the Philippine representatives here, Kuku on that Queen of Lane, Rio on that Vengeful Spirit, Raven with that carry, Luna, Tims on that support Ogre, and Sam H on your Axe. And this is going to be, I think this would be a very fight-heavy kind of matchup, especially both teams looking for Radiant side ng Fnatic. So medyo binlock na nila yon para din yung laning phases mas makuha nila. And ito naman yung isa sa mga uso talaga ngayon, 7.0. Anyway,
so Sam H and Ohio just going at it at each other, you know, just to say hi, hello. It means game one, why not? But Ohio gonna be winning that bounty rune battle. Alright, so good start there for the Fnatic side.
Yeah, and surprisingly that both Fnatic and TNC getting still 2 bounty runes apiece. Kasi nakanakaw din naman to si Kuko dito sa sa Radiant side. So still, there's a even trade for in terms of bounty rune pickups. And doesn't matter so much naman. It's a good head start for Kuko, but it's not big of a deal. It's not game winning by any means.
So a mid lane Lina.
Yeah,
we haven't seen that in a while.
In a very long while, to be honest. And it's not bad. It's really not bad. It's just that Lina, nangyari kasi nagkaroon ng meta na sobra ng emphasis sa mid lane. So nagdo-dual lane sa nila. And Lina, hindi naman siya masyado kasi nakaka-survive against sa dual lane. So kumbaga pag dalawa na yung hinarap mo against Lina, mahirapan na talaga siya. Kaya siya nag-fall off dito sa meta. But since that Fnatic, I think they are kind of anticipating na magkakaroon ng trial yung TNC. Ang iniisip nila dito, hindi magkakaroon ng dual lane yung TNC. So ito, wait!
Oh, but look at that from downtown. Febby with a nice hook going in with the Blade Fear coming in from BT, and sure, first blood coming in for Fnatic now.
But Juggernaut is the trade-off, pero yung first blood will go on the side of Fnatic. And nakita mo yun, Asurai, telekinesis into that Pudge hook. Beautiful. Beautiful.
That was something.
That was something, really. I think that...
Akala ko parang mukha siyang tumagos sa clips.
Oo nga, di ba? TNC, I think hindi na lang masyadong na-anticipate.
How do you pronounce this guy's name?
Rio.
Rior.
Although,
na lang, Rio.
Oh, Rio. Yun yung name niya yata, Rio Hasegawa. If I'm not mistaken. So, Rio. At, medyo maganda yung itong matchup ng Mushi. Pwede patingin po ng last hits and denies. Direct. Yan. Pa-arrange lang ng graph. Yun. So 10-2. Oh, Axpa nakunguna dito because
ATR looking to be very aggressive here, and will he get the lift up onto Raven or Rio? That's gonna be a no. Mushi actually taking quite of a beating here in the mid lane. So Goku has at least a slightly upper hand.
Oops.
He goes in with the blink, but Mushi was actually just hiding in the bushes or the trees rather.
I think Kuku they're anticipating that with that low HP, Lina would actually go to the shrine, but Mushi there with the upper hand, medyo mas na ano niya. Pero Sentry warded dito.
He's going in ham. He does have the DPS activating onto ADTR. One more auto attack and he will get the kill, but now Tim's in a world of hurt. BT again with the spin to win, and he gets a kill. Rio, will there be the hook from Febby?
No mana.
Yeah,
no mana for Febby. That's a one-on-one. But Tim's there, manning up against 3 of the heroes of Fnatic and still getting that kill on that Rubik. I think in terms of morale, I think he's on the lead there because he would think that he can go on to against the 3 heroes of Fnatic. So let's see. And in terms of last hits, actually Lina is in terms of last hits, hindi naman siya lugi. 9 and 10 in going of favor Queen of Pain, but 9 still yung nakuha ng Lina dito. So he's Mushi on that Lina, hindi siya masyadong malungkot sa mid lane. And I think that bottle is coming up din para sa kanya. Although,
and of course, I think once that level 6 hits for either Mushi or Coco, he has to be very afraid because if he is at a certain amount of HP, you know that Laguna Blade is definitely a strong 1v1 tool.
Definitely. And Coco, I mean, both heroes actually kasi Lina naman, if nauna, kumbaga, ng level 6 itong si Queen of Pain, and he can always use that Scream of Pain to destroy the Lina. So,
now Tim Scott yet again will be hooked in as well as the telekinesis onto him, and I don't think he's gonna be having any help at all, but Kuku's here just to steal the rune from his opponents. But Febby though, in a world of hurt, one more auto attack,
Tim's
and he
actually
will
surviving.
Tim's surviving here, but will the hunt be on for the Ogre Magi as Kuku is now chasing down onto ATTR? It looks like he'll be able to get away from this one with a sliver of HP. That is very, very well played there, coming in from TNC.
And Kuku there with showing us how the level 1 blink has the maximum blink. So nakita naman natin sobrang micro na micro. Kumbaga, tansyang-tansya. Measured na measured. But Mushi here is... No? Okay, Samich is just poising there, but Mushi doesn't know this.
If he goes to high ground, this could be detrimental for Mushi. He will get caught out. There is the minus armor as well. Berserker's Call, and Kuku is there to join the party. He will get taken down in a 3v1 situation, and that'll be TNC. Look at that. It's 2-4 in terms of the scoreline, and already reading Fnatic like a book. Start pala tayo na laban ngayon.
And Samage there missing that calling blade, but doesn't matter with 3 heroes and a very squishy Lina. Of course, you're gonna get that kill any time of day. But Mushi here, warding, but that ward will be spotted, and his rotation will also be scouted here. TNC might go for the counter initiation.
I mean, it could be because yung strong start ito ng TNC. It could be also because of the roster changes for Fnatic. I mean, in the short span of time pala, Fnatic has to play with this, stand-in na mga players nila.
Tama yun, because unang-una, nung ESL 1 Genting which happened last week, iba na yung ano nila eh. Iba na yung... 2 weeks ago pala to. Iba na yung roster nila noon from January. Tapos ngayon, 2 weeks after that, iba na naman yung roster nila. So,
pero teka muna, team's gonna try to run away. He actually might be able to. Oh my goodness, he's trying to play through the fog of 4, and he will.
Thanks to that nighttime, then a fog. Oh,
ooh, that's not gonna feel good for Fnatic. But now Raven.
Well, this could be a better.
Oh, he dodges it though. The hook is not going to be working for Febby because you know what? His own teammate is blocking his pathway.
No.
Febby actually hooking in BT, and Raven will get away on that 4-legged creature. What a sidestep coming in from him, dodging the stun of the Luna.
Yeah.
Oh.
Napakagandang footwork from Raven there, showing us how to dodge a light strike array. And not only did he survive that light strike array, he survived the initiation of actually 3 heroes from Fnatic. So very well played from Raven there. At hindi pa siya nag-TP dun sa base nila. He actually TP'd up top to get more farm going for him because Samh on the off lane, on that solo lane, is actually good enough. Pero to blink in agad.
Mushi, oh no, you have no escape mechanism. There's the stun, there's the slow, and if you get away, Tims will find you with another CC tool.
Yep. And very good rotations coming from TNC. Not only that, not only were they able to kind of counter the initiation of Fnatic, they were also getting the kills on their own. But surprisingly here, Queen of Pain is actually 4th in terms of net worth. Net worth lead. At Underlord pa talaga nangunguna dito. Pero the thing is, nabigyan kasi siya ng maraming oras din sa top. Kumbaga meron siyang alone time dun sa top. Marami siya nakuwang space and his farm is actually inflating here. And Axe, at this point in the game, medyo hindi naman siya nakapag-match pag Underlord na napakakunat din.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter as long as, I mean, it could matter. But then, at the same time, unless namamatay si Axe sa top lane, he'll still get that core item of his dagger. When he gets that, it's gonna be TNC putting more pressure into probably Mushi, who has nothing right now in the mid lane.
Actually, that's a good argument because the fact that you are not controlling the Axe, who he can easily get the farm zone or from the lane and from the jungle. If you're not applying pressure on that Axe, he's gonna get those crucial items because he's gonna have the Tranquil Boots, Vanguard, and of course the Blink Dagger whatever order he wants to purchase it. And once he gets those items, sobra na talaga yung initiation ng TNC.
True that. Right now, Ogre Magi left into the bottom lane to fend off against VT as well as the Rubik, played by ADTR.
Yeah, ADTR na nakuha na nila to dati. Standing na to siya dati. And
they're gonna go in aggressive right now, but at the same time, the TP gonna happen from 2 members of TNC. Oh no, VT, makakatakas ka ba dito? There you go, he found by Tims with the stun as well, and Goku goes in with the blink, one more auto attack, and killing spree for the Queen of Pain mid laner of TNC. What was Fnatic thinking there?
Another very ballsy overextension na talagang na na penalize ng TNC. And nakita niyo yung Juggernaut doon with that slow coming from that ignite. Ang plano niya sana dun is to use Omni Slash, but the turn rate is very slow. Well, hindi naman na slow yung turn rate, pero dahil yung MS, yung move speed niya ay mabagal, yung turn rate rin niya dependent din doon. So, hindi siya nakagamit man lang ng kahit anong skill kay Kuku. And because of that, he will die without netting any
maybe revenge kills.
Revenge kills man lang. So, yun ang problema natin sa Fnatic.
Tims had his spotlight in the bottom lane in a 2v1 and still came out without dying. Now it's going to be Rio. Probably doing the same thing.
Blink
gonna go in here. The Blink Dagger goes in. He has now taunted in Mushi.
But the hook!
Going to be the hook. Mushi very low in HP as he eats a whole lot of Scream of Pain. But Samh will be trying to find him. The Rot activates. Goku trying to run away from Febby here. And he will survive drinking in that bottle. Oh my goodness, how is he able to get away from this one? Samh super aggressive. Going in. The calling. Slam dunk. And Samh makakatakas mo ba siya dito? One more auto attack. My goodness.
Oh,
he just blink away.
Dodge.
My god, Samh is a god.
Wow! That Samh, wow! Sobrang lupit, sobrang calculated, everything. Unang-una, yung blink in niya into Berserker's Call, actually maximum range yun, hindi siya super melee range Pero nakuha pa rin niya si Mushi. At bukod doon, na-telekinesis siya, pumalag na lang siya, and he was able to kill that Pudge with that Culling Blade. And not only that, to cap it all off, he dodges the attack of that tower to survive.
Yeah, with the blink. Fancy plays coming out from Samh. But you still have to give it, you kind of have to say
admire, yeah.
Admire. Then parang
comment.
Commend the plays from Feby. He tried to save his his Lina Mushi, but the problem was yung SS na ng Queen of Pain sinalo na bago niya na hook So parang wala din.
Although he was able to save his
bit of malice onto Raven. There's the hook connecting as well. 3v1 situation. There's the Laguna Blade. And well, not an easy kill, but secured kill.
Yes. But the exchange here is going
Savage.
to be that.
Getting another kill onto VT. And possibly an aggressive stance into the bottom lane. Bot tier 1 is still full in HP, but they do have the Pit Lord to defend it. He's putting down quite a bit of AoE just as they're at the waves.
And defending the tower is now a tricky task. A tall order, if you may, because of the idea, the potential of having that axe as an initiation tool. And if you're defending, if you're not putting enough heroes against that axe, you're gonna have a hard time defending those heroes. You're gonna die one by one actually in here.
They need to have some vision here though, because I mean it could be a bad turnout for Sam H.
It could be. But I don't think Sam H. Sam H has, alam naman natin, isa na sa mga pinakamagaling na offlaner, not only in the Philippines, but also in Southeast Asia, and even the world. So, they are disciplined enough to not force the aggression there.
Plus at the same time, based on my experience playing lots of MOBA games before, ngayon FPS na kasi ako
Okay.
Against this type of blink heavy composition, you really have to have advanced wardings talaga, just to spot out the possible flank areas na pwede sila. Like Sam H has been getting from behind ilang beses na.
Yes, tama yun. So, tama. That's one way for Fnatic to at least get back to this game. They want to have the vision around their whatever, they have to have vision, they have to play around it. Kumbaga, hindi sila pwedeng basta-basta na magbato ng wards dito kasi hindi naman infinite yung supplies ng wards. And what they need to do is to put the wards in a position na either they want to do it defensively or offensively. So dito, it's Feby. But he will be spotted by Rio, who is not walking. Actually, wala siyang pakailam. Talagang inuna niya si Mushi.
Was hooked in here, and now he will go in.
Scream of Pain!
Two-man Scream of Pain. Denial onto the Pudge, but that's not gonna be a matter at all because you know what? Queen of Pain on a mega kill streak.
And Direct doon, si Direct, pinapakita niya na yung vision din ng TNC doon is spotting that rotation from Mushi and that Pudge that from Feby. And what Rio did was to stun, immediately stun that Lina so that hindi niya ma-stun si Axe doon. Tapos ang ginawa niya, sinwap in niya si Axe para maharangan si Lina.
Spotting out ADTR here. Will they actually go? Here comes the teleport coming in from the Pudge. There goes the Pit of Malice actually trapping in Kuku. Kuku has to blink away, but there you go. Culling activated. Sam H is here. He goes for a second one. Double kill for the monster himself. Tips goes in and is trying to lock down onto the Lina. And grab and damage output dito ni Raven. Ohio in no man's land. He's actually in his own base and gets picked up. An immediate 4 kills for TNC without any type of collateral for their teammates, and even a mid-tier 1, TNC is just snowballing this game.
TNC is in complete control here, even though nandun sila sa shrine ng kalaban, easy teleport for Fnatic. They still got 3 kills, I think that's 4. And especially, ginamit pa ni Raven yung kanyang purge, yung creep niya to purge actually yung mga stragglers ng Fnatic. That's why walang nakatakas sa TNC. And so much control from TNC. Talagang they are flexing their championship caliber here against Fnatic.
I mean,
wow.
Coming in from a huge win like that, going into another tournament like just a couple of weeks after, or just a week after, you have to be feeling really good. And that's what TNC is right now. They're a well-oiled machine. They don't need any maintenance because you know what? They are at the peak of their level.
Indeed, at the peak, and they are hot. They're coming in hot against Fnatic, and Fnatic here, I don't think they can defend but they spotted TNC. In fairness with that ward.
Fnatic a little bit in dire straits. I mean, what can Fnatic do here?
What can Fnatic do? Well, the first one you need to do is not to una, tama yung sinabi mo kanina, ward. Have the vision so that at least you can dodge at the very least, dodge the incoming initiations from TNC, dodge the team fights right now, because definitely you cannot fight against Fnatic. And then use those visions at the very least to pick off one hero, because they have the burst, they have the damage, they have the hook. So I think that Fnatic here, they've been using the hook very defensively, and I think that they should start looking into initiating with that hook. But however, the 5v5 engagements won't ever be in their favor right now.
Like, if they try to hook, TNC always kind of figures out that
that's the thing.
They're just baiting it. Like, that hook is more of a detriment to Fnatic. Like, oh hey, good, nakakuha ako ng hook, pero biglang like si bagsakan lahat ng other members of TNC because they have the blink into just re-engage agad.
They have I think they have two blinking heroes from that axe and that the Queen of Pain. And Fnatic here, they don't have any healing. They actually have that healing ward, but this is more of a heal over time. Kumbaga, kung merong burst heal, meron ding DOT na heal. Katulad nga nung healing ward. So wala sila nung parang instant na mecha. I think that Underlord needs to have a mecha, or does he have one? May mecha na pala siya. And I think
is that gonna be enough? Because TNC has a whole lot of shred right now. And Nakopo Mushi out of position yet again. The fast pick off for TNC. And that's gonna be the wicked sick for Kuku. And now this shrine. Basagin nyo na lang siya,
TNC, inahamoy nila na merong tao sa bottom lane.
Kasi nandiyan si Raven, he spots out
pero sino to? Si Rubik.
No ADTR.
Kuku knows.
Is going to the right.
ADTR, you should
go to the left. Go to the left. Beyonce.
Pero
is wrong.
Makakaiwas siya dito. Oh!
Into the top lane, they teleport
top lane.
because Pudge is there. What?
Team natin. Oh no. Actually, nag-TP out yung Dark. Underlord, yeah.
Okay.
Because he was going to against something. Kuku very ballsy here. And I don't know why the camera is focused here. But what happened up top is that Kuku TP'd even though there are two heroes from the side of Fnatic in the tier 2 tower up top. So quite a very brave TP there for Kuku. And he was able to defend their tower. Still, about 8,000, 7,000 net worth lead.
Almost 10k na. Yeah.
Almost 10k.
That's a scary thing. Like,
that's a very scary thing.
I mean, TNC, they have some late game potential naman with the Juggernaut and let's say Lina maybe?
No, actually, well, yes, but the thing is, it isn't going to scale as much as TNC does.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Parang ganun. Parang, may late game to with that Lina. Kaya lang ang problema, mas malakas pa rin talaga ang TNC.
Yan parang nahalata akong problema dati. What happens when a late game comp accelerates their late game items into the mid game pa lang?
Yun. That's a dilemma. It's a huge dilemma.
How can you actually
deal with that?
Lalo na kung ikaw pa dapat yung may parang early game potential.
Oo. Yeah. Non-scaling hero. Lina, not so much of a, doesn't, kasi Lina can be a right-click carry, pero mamaya na yan, ito hook to save his
teammate, but the stun still connects and standing VT. Oh my goodness, he tried to go for the Blade Fury TP, but you know what? I'm not gonna be able to TP away from that one. There's going to be Febby slam dunk yet again from Sam H. Actually, Raven gets the last hit, but you know what? Teamwork is key for this one, and TNC are showing a whole lot of teamwork right now, people.
Yep, definitely. And if you drafted at Rubik, Pudge, Underlord, and Juggernaut, you want to get your mid game going for you. You want to take towers when you can. You want to be in control of the pace of the game, but that's not what is happening. TNC is in complete control of the game here with their kind of a mixture of a late game and mid game oriented lineup with that Luna, with that Queen of Pain.
Pretty new question. Does Dark Rift show where it's going to TP?
No. There's a visual cue where
where it's going to TP?
Yes, there is. But usually if you use Dark Rift defensively, of course, it doesn't show on the map. It shows on that unit or on that area that you want to.
Because I'm kind of thinking, Fnatic are in dire straits already. Why not go for maybe out of their minds aggressive Dark Rift to catch off someone and maybe go for that pickoff? Because right now TNC, like we said, already dictating the pace of the game, diba? So
if they pull that off, that would be great. That would be a really good play, but that's very hard.
That's true. Pero yun ang sabi ko something out of the ordinary para at least maybe to catch off TNC off guard and get those picks.
Yeah, kasi tama naman. If you get very important kills right now, especially with the lead that TNC has. Again, we're emphasizing the rubber band mechanics that if you take down a hero that's very big in terms of net worth, you're gonna gain a lot. Way lot. And that, for example, if you kill a monster kill, for example, ito si Queen of Pain, you might get 1,000 gold just off of that kill. Not not discounting pa yung makakuha ng kills, makakuha na gold ng mga kasama mong hero. So, tama.
If he wants to get some CS, but he will get caught again by Kuku here. There's the slow. Raven connecting with the moon, and one more attack. There you go. He gets taken down. Nakapomushi. He's trying to like max range farm, but to no avail.
He gets, what, about 80 gold in exchange for losing 250 gold. They're actually giving that to the enemy. It's not worth it, Mushi.
Samh is here. He goes in for the taunt. Teleport to come in as well. Pit of Malice to stop Samh in his tracks. BT gonna try to Blade Fury away. And here is the defensive Dark Ref. May mahuhuli ba sila? Goes in, but
no.
I'm on out there. Mamba out.
It's very hard to get to.
One auto attack.
One auto attack.
Grabe.
Grabe. Salt in the wound of Fnatic. Isang hit na lang, di pa nila nakuha, and they need every goal that they can, and I think this will be denied pa.
Alam mo yung parang sobrang BM pag gustong last hit na Fnatic tatakbo sila, at biglang nakaabang lang doon yung isa sa mga TNC, at biglang hinampas sa mukha na denied.
Denied.
Yun talaga
Salt in the wound.
Yun yung mga BM Parang gusto makita mangyari sa TNC, gawin ng TNC. Pero you know what? No, TNC good, guys. Wag tayong ganyan.
TNC here taking that Roche. And they are spotted. This is bad! Queen of Pain!
BKB! They can't stun him anymore! He's gonna go in. Scream of Pain gonna be activated. It's 3 people! Nako po! Kuku is godlike! He's going in! Wanting for more! The second one almost in his hands! Nako po, Kuku goes in! And a triple kill for the mid laner himself! Sumunod sa kawalan dito si Rubik! And the mid lord actually gets taken down as well. Wala din si VT at all. He just says, you know what? I'm gonna leave my team. Hayaan na natin sila. And TNC, Roshan plus 4 kills.
Oh my god. Can we show the fight recap? It was a disaster for Fnatic. 1,600 gained and about 2,300 gold in terms of net worth swing. And Fnatic, they had the right. I think.
Why? Fnatic looked like they were just waiting outside, thinking that TNC would not actually fight them because of the Roshan, the pressure of the Roshan.
Yeah, parang Fnatic, they want to get something out there. Ang problema, they didn't have vision. Pero in TNC, they have all the vision that they needed. They have that uphill ward guarding the Radiant entrance. The entrance to the Roshan pit from the Radiant side, and even though there was a shrine there to heal up the Fnatic, the damage out from TNC was too much.
Yeah.
Tingnan mo yung damage ni Kuku dun, Pwede ba natin pa-hover dun sa damage ni Kuku? Hindi, wala na. Tinanggal na. Pero nakita mo, sobrang taas. Parang, sabihin na natin that's I don't know, 50% of 7,000, so 3,500.
I'm not sure. This is yun yung first fight na meron si Kuku ng BKB, and I don't think na nakita ng Fnatic that it was actually built. So they didn't expect Kuku to actually just blink in front of them and activate BKB, and hello world. No stun activate for me for what? 5 seconds?
Yeah. No, that's 10 seconds.
10 seconds pag first activate pala.
So yeah, there wasn't although he was alone there, sobrang kumbaga kahones na naman. Sobrang tapang naman ni Kuku para harapin yung mga doon. Even though may patch doon, alam natin na tumatago sa BKB yung stun. Pero yung damage wala And Kuku actually they're clipping, parang kumbaga hindi sa tinaman initially ng Scream of Pain, pero lahat sila na-clip doon sa tail end ng Scream of Pain. 3 yung nahuli, kaya sobrang daming damage din na nagawa ni Kuku sa kanyang Queen of Pain.
Ay, papaisip pala ako. Magkano na earnings ngayon ng TNC from prize pool alone? I mean, from TI6 plus yung sa WestG? Or from WestG from just a couple of days ago?
Alam ko 23 million dun sa in pesos dun sa TI, and then 39 million dun sa WSG. So, how much is that? 50, 40, 64?
64 million?
64 million.
And
a lot.
So like if people say saan man nanggagaling ang parang wins na to, are they deserving of the money that they have? Well, you're seeing it right now, people, diba?
Definitely. You're seeing a
when I say that, ako kanila si Raven, but you know what? He has an Aegis. He doesn't care.
He has his whole team behind him, so there's not much that Fnatic could do.
Parang hinahype natin yung TNC biglang pag nahook si Raven na namatay. Okay.
Okay, that was anticlimactic. Good thing na hindi sila namatay doon.
Yun na lang.
Ito natin, championship discipline from TNC there. If kung sila yung dating TNC dito, kung nahok si Raven, papalag na sila agad dito, pero hindi. Nagmamba out sila, kinuha nila yung safer objectives, and slowly, kumbaga, ginugutom nila yung Fnatic in terms of map control. They're taking everything that they can, so that Fnatic here will slowly succumb to their
pressure.
322 na dito.
Their control of
322.
322.
Tingnan, kapag natalo ang TNC pa dito, dahil yan dun sa sumpa ng 322.
Can we actually check yung items ng both teams?
Okay.
F5.
F5
So let's see what Fnatic at least has for, maybe their carries. VT does have a Manta style, but
no offensive, like a really offensive item yet. And special, swap! Wow!
You know what? I don't even have to say anything to that one. There's going to be the Fury of the Moon coming in from the Luna. Double kill for Raven right now. And Feby actually hooking in Sam H. What does he want to do with that one? Pit Lord with the Dark Rift away. Pero sinagawan lang siya ni Kuguin right in the face.
GG!
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 27 minutes in. It's going to be TNC 26-3 against Fnatic. What a dominant performance in this game 1.
Definitely led the dominating performance from the start of the game. They were in perfect control of the pace of the game. Even though na yung Fnatic mid-game oriented, early game oriented, wala silang pakialam. Sabi nila dito, papalag kami. At yun na nga, nakakuha ng farm yung Axe, early blink, and yung mga rotations nila. And of course,